laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Find a convenient street light, steps out of the shade and says something like, you and me, babe, how about it?
Look, it's past 8 o'clock, Dire Straits. Fuck off. Seriously, fuck off.
Have you tried Play Radio Knowledge Poker yet? It's great fun and so easy to do.
Was that bad?
Simply log on to playradiouk.com/games and you can take part in a general knowledge quiz with a real difference. You can bet and bluff for fun or for real money, using your answers to mix it up with real online players just like you. Go on, you've got to be in it to win it. playradiouk.com/games. Your fun, your way.
/
Audio stream loading. /
Oh, this is our new hour opener thingy.
Playing the greatest hits of the 80s, 70s, and today. To planet Earth. Live from the south coast of England. This is Play Radio UK. Warning, the show you're about to listen to may contain strong language and the content might offend. Tommy and Duncan, cantankerous codgers on playradiouk.com.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I thought you might like to know that in the spirit of punk rock, the following show includes what we often refer to as language. So if, like me, you are offended by such words and phrases as arse, box, whack, twat, felch, bastard, rotter, arse bandit, guzzler, mother liquor, mother sucker, motherfucker, twat, juice bottler, fiddler, and of course, then you might wish to turn over or f*** off. Thank you.
Good evening.
Hello.
Stuart's here, Duncan's here, Matt is here. We're late starting, I hate that.
I blame Martin Knopfler.
I hate Dire Straits. It's nothing, it is personal, I don't know why.
All of their songs you could stop after 4 minutes, yet there is that massive ego wank that takes place for another 2.5 on top of it.
For a long time, I thought they were good because everybody else did and everybody had them in their car and the album and everything. And then I just read somebody wrote, you know, they're that bad that Ian Botham rates them. Do you know the kind of thing I mean? Because Ian Botham's fantastic, but he obviously has got no taste.
No. He's probably got Sade in his CD collection as well. Jamiroquai, all nestling next to each other on the CD. Oh, crap.
Jamiroquai.
Oh.
Dreadful. He can't play golf. Hello, you're on the Human Zoo on Play Radio. Well, it sounds very low level. Okay, the Human Zoo last week was fantastic because we had some rubbish audio, some really good character people coming on doing stuff. As long as the balance is kept, then fantastic. But if you're going to play audio in, you've got to get the speaker up. If you're playing it down the phone, you've got to get the speaker up and you've got to jam the phone up against...
Give it some welly.
Jam the phone up against the old speaker. I'm really worried about Matt. He's so hungover.
You look rough. Or was it just alcohol induced?
What happened,
Yes,
Matt?
just alcohol induced.
Nothing else?
Nope.
Are you being honest?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you insinuating?
That you do drugs.
Yeah.
That's what he's not insinuating anything. He's accusing you of being a drug addict.
You'll be pleased to know I'm not and I don't.
No, good.
Right.
No, nor do I.
No, not me either.
None of us do we?
No.
We all wish we did, though.
I used to.
You used to?
Yeah.
What did you used to do?
Well,
Oxycontin apparently is quite good.
anything, really.
Really?
All right,
How far did you go?
All right, here we go then. We're on drugs. I thought we were going to do old people, but we'll do drugs. Can I tell you how the first time I used cocaine? I went round this bloke's cottage down in Devon. I don't do it anymore. I don't. But because we had 3 weeks off work, we were doing a TV series and there was a strike. Do you remember strikes?
Yep.
Yeah.
They sort of have them now, but...
My post isn't being delivered at the moment.
Isn't that fantastic? I love not getting the post.
And do you know, I drove past a picket line yesterday and I had to beat my horn.
Did you? Why?
It's just, it's fucking great. There they were. It's back to 1979.
Yeah, I know.
They had the old fire burning, couple of deck chairs on the go, toasting marshmallows, you know, sort of like looking for Michael Foot to come along and shake their hands. And it was...
Hoot if you support the firemen.
Yeah. Well, no.
So this strike was on at Thames Television. And so he went down to his cottage because he'd been told by the farmer that he could have all the trees he wanted to cut down from this field anyway. So he hired a chainsaw. You ever used a chainsaw?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Oh, cock extension.
So, that's what it is. So we were doing this and the sawdust was flying in the garden.
The petrol was on the go.
The petrol, the gas thing. When all of a sudden this little old car pulled up outside his cottage. It was in the middle of nowhere. And he went, he said, that'll be X. And he disappeared. And he leaves me with a chainsaw. It's not a problem. And after about half an hour, he came to the kitchen window and he went, Tom, come in. So I went in. And they were sat at this big old kitchen table and there was a plate upturned in the middle of the kitchen table. And on it were all these little rows, quite big rows actually, of talcum powder or something. And this bloke just went, my mate, he said, this is, and he had a rolled up £10 note. He said, this is for you. So I went, so they did the whole thing of snorting it. And I thought, well, I better not. I was interested to find out, so I better. So I snorted a line and nothing at all. They went, how's that? And I went, it's great. I said, nothing. So I said, anyway, and they were talking hippie rubbish, and so I said, I'll carry on. So I got up and I went back out into the garden. Right. And now, right, this Colombian stuff is starting to kick in, and I'm in the garden and I'm giving it real serious when he's called me and he said, no, Tom, he said, that is a bad idea. That's a true story. I'm on my first, trip and I'm wielding a chainsaw, which is
bit of dangerous stuff.
Yeah, so what was your first trip then, young Matt? And if you're now an ex-user.
My first trip, depends what you mean, because I would consider trip as LSD.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've got the jargon wrong. How many different types of drugs then have you used, and what's the jargon for the first illegal substance?
Maybe 6 different types.
Okay.
The first thing I ever did was smoke weed.
And what's the phrase for that? Smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was great. Yeah.
Toke?
Yeah.
Toke, I like toke.
Toke's good, yeah.
A couple of tokes last.
So your first toke was where?
14 on the local park.
Okay.
Local park.
Good for you? Was it good? You get a nice...
No, because the guy who sold it to us had given us lavender and ripped us off.
Really? So okay.
But yeah, breath
the time after
fantastic
that,
for weeks afterwards.
The time after that was
You've been
amazing.
drinking toilet cleaner? No.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, if you used to play cards right, I'd get you some Febreze.
Hardcore, yeah.
Shoot
cook up some Febreze.
Shoot some Pledge. I mustn't joke. I mean, because it's a terrible subject. But on the other hand, this is the point of this exercise really is to talk as people do, isn't it? Really. And then my first effort with marijuana, I was in America. I was 18. I went to work out there, and on the first weekend I was there, we were all standing around drinking Budweiser, and I didn't smoke tobacco because I play football. And the bloke gave me a long, fat, hand-rolled cigarette, and I went, no thanks. And he went, oh, come on, man. Come on, guys. Everyone does. And I thought, well, it'd be rude not to. I thought it was a tobacco. This is an honest truth. I thought somebody had given me a cigarette. And I had smoked a cigarette before, several of them, because I was in a school play where I had to smoke. So the person who taught me to smoke tobacco was my headmaster.
They let you smoke in school plays?